frozen. Stream's dead. Is it? Are we back? Or are we just having connection in? What's going on? Back. It was a sign. Saved. I don't know what happened. Okay. Came back by itself? Okay. Okay. Alright, well, stay up. We're hitchhiking now. Offline for 40 seconds. Alright. Bag wants to sleep, that is correct. Does not feel like standing. It's being lazy. Where'd Snow drop him off? New London. Leaning against the sign? I don't want it leaning against the sign. I want it prominently right here. Stay. Get short snow. It keeps the sun off me. It's very windy today as well. I'm actually like the perfect temperature between the sun and the wind. It's actually quite nice. The traffic here isn't super busy, but it's enough. It'll work. Again, I'm not in a rush, so I don't really care if it takes 2 hours to find a ride here, because it's Monday. My friend's not making it to Montpelier until Wednesday around noon, so I've still got a while. Stay. Snow offered to give me a ride all the way up to Lebanon, but I want to take it slow and catch a few rides for myself. Is your friend hitchhiking for somewhere? No, they're taking the Greyhound down from Canada to there, and then we're hitchhiking together. After you hitch through America, where to next? I think I want to take you guys to Europe with me. But then also like Japan, Korea. I'd already hitchhiked through part of Japan and I had a great time. I think it'll be fun. Albeit, I don't know Japanese, and for the purposes of the stream, rather than, being like kind of awkward not talking, it'd be kind of fun to find someone that knows the language to hitchhike with, so you can kind of have that experience. So maybe duo. Duo streams in countries where there's no English. To reply. That was like an hour and a half ago sunscreen, got a friend from Taiwan too, so maybe. That was 3 hours ago? Still, it's fine. I probably wouldn't reapply until like much. I won't reapply today. It's 3 p.m. I won't reapply today. I'm already tanned. I don't know if you can see it, but can you see my tan lines? Can you see them? Can you see that line? It's beautiful. It's glorious. I totally thought there wasn't this curve here. It's a low curve. It's not even 90-degree angles, so like you can drive on it pretty easily. But still, I prefer it to just be a soft shoulder rather than a curve and then a shoulder. But I'm loving this weather. This is so nice. It feels so good. They're cruising by the time you get to. If people turn right here, they don't actually have to do like a 90-degree turn. They have to just kind of do a merge. If they turn left, then they kind of fully have to stop and then turn. So yeah, it's not the slowest, but where's the closest town? I don't know. Somewhere down there. Walkable. Will you stay for just a minute? Probably not. So that was a classic example of the thumb nod wave, the two-finger stake, two-finger wave. You know, thumb nod wave. Back on the road with the thumb nod. You gotta get your thumb nod waves. You know, you're practicing. That's how you do it. Better have sunscreen. Don't want skin cancer. I just applied sunscreen. See that? Oh, there we go, thumb. You saw that was a line of 3 cars. I didn't do the two-finger wave at every car though. If you keep doing that for every car, then it loses its meaning. You kind of do it if there's a line of cars. You kind of do it for the first car, and then maybe like the last car. Yeah. Thank you, Santi. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the Twitch, I guess. Thank you for the support. Thumb nod wave. Have you ever almost died or gotten kidnapped? I got murdered 3 times previously hitchhiking. So it does happen. You just kind of have to, you know, deal with it as it happens. Eating Pie, thanks for the 99 bits. Yes, I'm running this on a phone, and an old phone at that. It's an LG G4 with a wide-angle lens and a Rode VideoMic Me shotgun directional microphone on a selfie stick attached to a bendable tripod with a 20,000 mAh battery running it. That's my setup, and I'm reading chat off of a backup phone. It's Chris from Newport Airport. Great stream yesterday. Glad you got picked up after the rest stop. Yeah, things were a little weird from that rest stop. It was an awesome place for hitchhiking, but the police were not being chill. But I got saved and I had a great day. Can't be too many that dare to pick up hitchhikers nowadays. Well, in the past 4 years, I've been picked up 850 some odd times. So that's a fair number of people, I guess. How long do you think it'll be picked up from here? Anywhere from like the next car to 3 hours from now. That's the thing about hitchhiking. You don't know when you're gonna get picked up. And that's also something I like about it. I like that I don't know when I'm gonna get picked up. It's not easy. It's not simple. It takes patience, it takes time. And that makes it more rewarding to me. Is chronic wanderlust real, or do you suffer from disease? I don't know. I've never heard that term before. Something here, dude. Must be like little black flies or something. But if there are lots of bugs here, the wind is going to keep them at bay for the most part, which is nice as well. Thank you, wind. I'm going to need to, I have not used the sweater in like, probably since I was in like the West Coast or something like that. But probably later today I'm gonna have to pull a sweater out if the wind keeps up. I feel like camping tonight. Hopefully where I end up tonight I'll be a little rural, so I can like go out into the woods and camp for the night. Come down to Texas for some real heat. I've already been through Texas. Okay, I'm gonna try and make this stand up. You know what? Is there any rocks here? No. Gatorade? There we go. It's gonna stay, I swear. Search for a place to camp here from your destination? I'd expect so. There's gonna be lots of places to camp. And to be honest, it just looks beautiful here. I just wanna like go for a nice hike, camp out in the woods. It'd be nice. Wilderness open camping is allowed in that state. I don't know what the situation is. If it is, you guys can let me know. And then I can stream it. What's the difference between a 2-finger wave and a 5-finger? The 2-finger's just cooler. Like 5-finger wave is kind of like, hi. 2-finger wave is like, hey. You know? Current location, somewhere in New Hampshire. I don't know. Yeah, I got enough water. That looks like Massachusetts. And here comes the sun again. Hitchhiker. Pinky. Found a link from the Gov with rules. Backcountry camping is allowed in New Hampshire, but we should get someone who lives there to confirm. Alright. We just would have to define what backcountry is. A decent amount of people waving at me as well, which is a good sign. I feel like I'm in a good area, you know, just like a town that people are, you know, open to someone like me. Got in the back of a motorbike? No, I'd like to. The problem is the big backpack. I had one motorcycle pull over for me in Wyoming on this trip, and we tried to make it work, but we figured we couldn't make it work with the backpack. What are you? Stay away. Save money, do you save your parents' or the last time I went home, or I was in Canada working to save up money, I got a hitchhike to Calgary with a backpack and a duffel bag. I got a place to stay in about a week, and then I got a job in about a week as well. So, did you just ask me to show some leg, shockingly? Someone said, because that gets asked like 10, 15 times a day, show some leg, you'll get picked up quicker. And we need something that I can like show that says like, some leg. Twisted Singer. shows areas where camping is restricted, otherwise think it's allowed. Okay, I'll have to look at that. Because then I can actually stream my camping. Otherwise I just would have to, definitely not camp in those places off stream. You get annoyed hitchhiking? The only times I've gotten stressed out or annoyed is when like I've told someone I'm going to be there. Like, hey, I'm gonna meet you there for this. And then hitchhiking's stressful for me because then I have a time deadline. And you should never set time deadlines for you in hitchhiking because you just never know what's gonna happen with hitchhiking. You just don't know. And that becomes stressful. So. Is this an on-ramp? This is. Close to the end of it. Yeah, that would be actually really helpful. Thank you, Earl King. Oh. What a nice day to be outside, though. I could be here for quite a while and be happy. Thanks for hanging out with me, chat. Trying to go right now north up Interstate 89, eventually going to Montpelier, Vermont to meet a friend on Wednesday, but it's only Monday, so I got lots of time to do it. So we just talked about how you don't like set deadlines for hitchhiking. I do have a deadline, it's just way in the future, and it's only like an hour-and-a-half drive away. So if I can't get there by Wednesday, then well, that's some bad hitchhiking. Do you ever study or do art or something on your travels? I do art in the form of writing signs. But that's it. Coach going to Handover. Halter Top, you're here. Halter Top, what sign do you want? I want to give away a bunch of signs, but you get first choice, of course. Halter Top, what sign do you want? Can I get the not a murder sign? Yes, you can. That's not a murder and south sign. So I'll send that to you. Alright, Halter Top gets the not a murder sign. Here's not a murder with North. I've had a bit of problems with the police in the past couple of days. I feel like I'm gonna be as low key as possible. You want a sign? I'm gonna give a bunch away. I think that'll be part of maybe my 10,000 follower celebration. I'll give away a ton of signs People really want me to do a 24-hour stream. I might try to do a 24-hour stream, and then maybe we'll do, like, as part of that, I'll like show a bunch of pictures from my previous travels, and maybe go through the different like rides, like through my Instagram pictures of different types of people picking up along the way, and kind of just talk about the trip so far and see where we started and where we are now and how we got here. So I feel like there's a few things I should do, just kind of community-wise, now that I've reached 10,000. You want the I-95 sign? I'm so sad about that. I put so much work into that sign. It was beautiful. You show people your picture when you showed me the -40-degree weather. I have showed that on stream a few times because it's funny. Yeah, 4 hours and about -40 degrees. Everything's frozen. Oh yeah, and backpack unboxing. I should show you everything in my backpack and show you the process of reloading it. That'd be a good idea too. If I was bigger than a 9, whatever. Forget about it. You have no proof. You can't prove that it, well, you can pull up an old VOD, but stop it. It was beautiful. I loved it. For the best that happens to Twitch hypers. Thank you. Thank you. I think you're right. I think Alec is the best thing that's happened to Twitch. What a guy. How much did you spend so far? I haven't kept track of my finances on this trip too much. I probably should be, but I haven't been. I've spent a lot more on this trip on a day-to-day basis than I have on any other trip. I've afforded myself a lot of luxuries that I usually wouldn't afford myself, in the hopes of not burning out, because hitchhiking is a tiring way of traveling, and if I allow myself to have more things that I enjoy, like, say, good food, then I'm going to enjoy myself more and I'm going to not burn out as quickly. Finish those cannolis. I had some more after I turned off the stream, and I put them in the fridge, and I forgot them in the fridge this morning. Whoops. How's the hammers? Thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the Twitch checkers, and thank you for the support, my friend. Welcome. How long have we been here, chat? Maybe approaching 30-ish minutes? You hitchhike after sundown. I don't hitchhike at night. That's one of my rules. I have in the past, and most of the time it goes fine. I just prefer to not hitchhike at night. Things seem to get strange at night, so yeah. There'd be so much good camping around here. I almost don't even want to get picked up. Just like walk into the woods and hang out all day. It's a good time. very close, which is awesome for free camping. That'd be pretty nice. Final destination of mine. I'm going to all 50 US states. The last one I hit will probably be Alaska or Hawaii, so that'll be my final destination. These baseball hats with propeller on top, just to generate, turn it into like a wind turbine, so I can generate electricity while I'm standing here in the wind. It's a good idea. Ever get picked up by women and they wanted sex? I've been picked up hitchhiking 850 times. And when you get picked up that many times, there's a very high chance that that'll happen. Very high chance that that'll happen. You're not hitchhiking to Alaska, are you? I'm not sure. I'm gonna at least hitchhike in Alaska. Whether I hitchhike to Alaska or not, I'm not sure. I really want to finish all 50 states before I cross back into Canada. Like, I just want it to be straight America, hitchhiking America. And if I hitchhike to Alaska, that would be through Canada. Alaska, like into the wild. Like, the thing is, I've already hitchhiked to the, like, about as far north as you can hitchhike into Canada. Like, I hitchhiked to Inuvik, Aklavik. I was trying to go to Tuktoyaktuk. This was last winter. But the ice road to Tuktoyaktuk was closed due to blizzard-like conditions and overflows on the ice road. So I couldn't hitchhike to Tuktoyaktuk, but I did hitchhike to Inuvik. And to get to Inuvik in winter, you cross 2 ice roads across 2 rivers, and then to get to Aklavik, you drive up in Kenzie River Delta and drive along a secondary feeder river to get to Aklavik. So you're just driving down the river in a car, which is fun. Come back down to New York City, not anytime, well, no, it won't be anytime soon, but probably in time. Celebrate 10,000 followers by finally fixing your squeaky shoes. How do you recommend I do that? You know? If your shoes are squeaky, what do? You know? You just like put some WD-40 on them. Unless you went without having a shower on a hitchhiking trip, like, I think last I went it was like 9 days or something like that. But like at that point you're kind of like using stuff to like clean your armpits and stuff, because otherwise you smell a lot. So just like take whatever you have. Clean your armpits, use a sink, have a bird bath, just to get the hot spots. Paul Armrex, wish you love and safety on your travels. Thank you. It's really nice. Talk from Palam on the insole. Okay. For everyone concerned about the safety of my feet, it's actually the backpack that squeaks. It's actually the backpack. Everyone just thinks it's the boots, but it's the backpack, I swear. Have you seen anywhere where you'd like to settle down later in life? Yeah, my home, Vancouver Island. It's a place I've seen that I'd like to settle down. That'll always be my home, and that'll probably be where I end up settling down somewhere later on in life. I've seen a lot of the world. Well, I guess not really compared to... There's so much to see. I've seen a decent amount of places. But my home will always be British Columbia, Vancouver Island, so I'll always end up going back there.
Oh, yeah, Oh yeah, boss. Everything is nasty.
Can't see donations from here, so let's go see. I hear the donation music. Silas, thank you for the $1 donation. It says, this is interesting. Thank you.
This is interesting.
Thank you. Osprey backpack's always sweet. This is my first Osprey backpack, and it was the grand total price of $0. Osprey gave it to me. Thanks, Osprey. When I worked in the outdoor industry, they gave me the bag. It wasn't due to this trip. It was separate. Ever picked up a hitchhiker? Yeah, I picked up a few. When I'm driving, I'll pick up most hitchhikers. She did? Yeah. When text-to-speech said that, like the emphasis on interesting, like this is interesting. Like, she actually sounded interesting. Always wanted to make it up to BC. It's definitely worth the trip. I don't know where you're coming from, but it's a beautiful place. Our license plates say beautiful British Columbia, and I think that is true to... That's true. Quite a bit of poison ivy in those forests? Okay, that's actually good information, thank you. Good information. I'm just loving it outside today. This is great. And there's zero sarcasm in that statement. It's actually just a nice day to be outside. I get to talk to you guys, I get to hang out here. There's always that chance for every car that comes by, maybe you get a ride. Alright, just a good day. Thanks for being here with me. You wonder if the setup's distracting to people? Most people don't even see the camera when they pull over. I don't think it's distracting. But I do agree when people are saying, it looks like you're talking to yourself when you're hitchhiking. People must think you're crazy. I think there's a bit of truth to that. Because people will be driving past and I'll just be like talking away. And that might make me look a little bit insane. Because they don't know who I'm talking to, especially if they can't see the camera setup. So I think that might be the biggest factor of this not helping me. Is me talking all the time. Ever thought of hitchhiking across Europe or Asia? Here's the thing. I've hitchhiked across Canada 4 times. I've hitchhiked through Europe. So I've hitchhiked through Ireland, Wales, England, Scotland, Norway, Sweden, Denmark, Germany, Netherlands, Belgium, Luxembourg, France, Switzerland, Liechtenstein, Austria, Slovenia, Croatia, Poland, Lithuania, Latvia, Russia, Japan, Australia, United States of America over the past 4 years. So I have. But I'd like to again, and I'd like to bring you guys with me. Yeah, but can you say it 3 times fast? Canada, Ireland, Wales, England, Scotland, Norway, Sweden, Denmark, Germany, Netherlands, Belgium, Luxembourg, France, Switzerland, Liechtenstein, Austria, Slovenia, Croatia, Poland, Lithuania, Latvia, Russia, Japan, Australia, United States of America. Canada, Ireland, Wales, England, Scotland, Norway, Sweden, Denmark, Germany, Netherlands, Belgium, Luxembourg, France, Switzerland, Liechtenstein, Austria, Slovenia, Croatia, Poland, Lithuania, Latvia, Russia, Japan, Australia, United States of America. Canada, Ireland, Wales, England, Scotland, Norway, Sweden, Denmark, Germany, Netherlands, Belgium, Luxembourg, France, Switzerland, Liechtenstein, Austria, Slovenia, Croatia, Poland, Lithuania, Latvia, Russia, Japan, Australia, United States of America. 3 times. Was Japan a good place for hitchhiking? Yeah, it was. I actually got picked up really quickly. I think they were really curious what someone who obviously isn't from Japan, myself, was doing hitchhiking in the middle of nowhere in Japan. So I got rides really quick. Still New London? Yeah, that's where I'm at right now. That's the first time I tried to do that multiple times in a row. I think it went okay. Oh yeah. But I want to take you guys with me to Europe again. Japan, Korea. Southeast Australia where there's signal. I'd like to take you guys like all around Australia, but I'm guessing signal sucks there. New Zealand, again, signal dependent. I'd like to do some of Africa. I'll have to look into it. Hitchhiking in Mexico? I'd like to, but I'd like to be conversational in Spanish before I did that. I learned from hitchhiking across Russia that you kind of lose a decent amount of the experience if you can't communicate with the people who pick you up hitchhiking. Because that's one of my favorite parts about hitchhiking is meeting the variety of people that pick you up and kind of getting brought into their culture and their experience. And if you can't talk to them, you lose that. Any favorite countries for hitchhiking in Europe? Ireland was some amazing hitchhiking from small town to small town. People were very friendly, inviting, gave me places to stay all the time. I ended up drinking way more than I usually did because I ended up at a pub by myself a pint, and then people would kind of gravitate towards me because of my big backpack and cardboard. I'm obviously not from there, because they're just curious what some guys do in there. So end up with free beers, place to stay. It's just a really fun experience. Use satellite internet? No, I use Verizon. Has there been another hitchhiker nearby compete for ride? Yeah, it's happened. It's rare, but it's happened. Mexico? You're not my mom. But I probably won't be doing Mexico anytime soon because I don't speak the language, as I just talked about. Yes, people are very afraid of Mexico. Honestly, I'm guessing it's really not as bad as people make it out to be. Yes, there's drug cartel activity. For the most part, that activity is exclusive. There you go. Exclusive to people in that industry. Hey, how's it going?
Good.
Whereabouts are you headed to?
I'm heading north up to Hanover.
Hanover? Alright, anywhere north would help me out. Now I'm documenting the process of hitchhiking, so I have this little camera. It doesn't have to be on you.
Okay.
It's all good? Bag in the back seat?
Wherever you want to sit, you can sit in front.
The bag though?
Yeah.
Yeah, alright. Alright. Well, thank you so much for grabbing me. What's your name?
Glenn.
Glenn, I'm Trevor.
So what are you doing now?
So I'm from Canada,
Uh-huh.
and I've been hitchhiking around the United States for the past 76 days. This is my 30th state. and I'm documenting the process of hitchhiking through a live stream. So that's why I have this camera thing set up here,
Oh, okay.
just to show people what the experience is like. This ride 155 on the trip. All right. So do you live like back near?
No, I work
New
at New London Hospital.
Oh, okay.
I'm a nurse anesthetist. You need an operation on the guy that puts you to sleep. So
Oh.
I live in Lyme, which is up off the Hanover exit.
Yeah. So what did you call it?
A CRNA,
CRNA.
Certified Registered Nurse Anesthetist.
Okay.
There are two people that put you to sleep, an anesthesiologist
That's the one I was thinking of.
or
Yeah.
a nurse anesthetist.
Okay. Interesting.
Fun job.
That actually like what are the things you have to look at? Like I've heard you have to know a lot to be able to like do that. What do you have to look out for before you like figure out how you're gonna put
Well,
someone under?
All their comorbidities. Do they have a bad heart? Have they had a heart
Yeah.
attack? Have they had a stroke? Did they smoke for 50 years and their lungs are shot? Did
Yeah.
they, drink alcohol and, is their liver shot?
Yeah.
And then can you put it, if you're having certain surgeries, you got to put a breathing tube down.
Mhm.
So can you do that? Can they move their neck? Can they open their mouth? I mean, there's all kind
Okay.
of stuff. And basically, you know what a Craftsman tool chest is?
Yes, I do.
I have one of those. The first 3 drawers are nothing but drugs.
Really?
I can make your body do anything.
That sounds scary, but
It's a fun job. I've been doing this for 33 years.
yeah. And is there like still challenges that you come up with? Like how do I approach this situation?
Everybody's different.
Yeah.
I mean, I worked up at Dartmouth Hitchcock, which is the big trauma center up in Hanover.
Yeah.
I worked there for 28 years, and you get gunshots, you get the bad accidents,
Yeah.
all sorts of fun stuff. The really, really sick people. Now I work in a little community hospital, and if they're really sick, I just send them up to Hitchcock.
Oh,
Let
okay.
them deal with it. So what gave you the idea
To do what I'm doing right now?
Yeah.
So previous to this trip, I've hitchhiked in 25 countries over the past 4 years, just for my own early life little adventure.
Yep.
And I really enjoyed that. And I think hitchhiking has a very bad reputation. And I've always wanted to document what hitchhiking's like from my perspective, because it's been positive for me. I've met some amazing people along the way and had some amazing experiences. And I just want to show anyone that was interested.
See, it helps that you're clean cut, nicely dressed.
That's by design.
Right.
This
if
is all
you-
thought out. This is all.
If you were wearing, it didn't look as upstanding as you did,
Yeah.
then most people wouldn't stop you. They'd be worried.
Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely true. And I've talked to other hitchhikers who don't make an effort to try and present themselves well, and they'll still get picked up. It's just their average wait times are a lot longer than like what I experienced through my hitchhiking. So yeah, I just really wanted to show people what it was like. So I run a live stream. People watch, they'll comment, they'll see what it's like, and it's been really fun. The channel's grown significantly in that time, and it's at the point now where I can sustainably continue doing this and not run out of money. On all my other trips, it's been like I save up money for the trip,
Right.
I quit my job, I go travel, and the money's like slowly working its way down.
Right.
And then you go home and you get a new job and you restart the process. But on this one, there's no whittling its way down at this point now. So it's crazy
Well,
to
how
me.
can it
'Cause
not? I mean, you got to eat. I mean,
no, but I get support through the live stream that I run from the
okay.
community. It's like monetized to the point where don't run out of money. So
Now, do you stay? Are you camping or are you staying?
I go one-man tent. On most of my trips, I'd spend the vast majority of nights in that tent, and I'd free camp with the mindset of leave no trace.
Yep.
Never leave any trash. I don't even have a campfire or anything like that. By the time I leave there, you should never know I was ever there.
Yep.
And I'm there just to sleep. That's it.
So do you map out where you try to get to each day?
No, I usually pick a direction and just start going in that direction for the day. On this trip, I want to go through all 50 states. So I've been through 30 so far.
So where's your next state?
It'll be probably Vermont. I'm actually meeting a friend and doing some duo hitchhiking as 2 people for a couple
So
days
where-
just to show.
Where in Vermont? I mean, where
Vermont,
is the stone's
P-
throw away?
Montpelier.
Oh, Montpelier.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, that's up. That's up quite a
Continuing
ways.
up 89, yeah.
Yeah.
But they're not there until Wednesday, so I've got so much time. It's like, what, an hour and a half down the road or something?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
So I'm not really in a rush. I'll probably stop early today if there's a nice lake or a nice wood somewhere and kind of just hang out there.
Nice lake. Well, yeah, there's Lake Fairley,
Yeah.
or Lake Maury,
Mhm.
which is, well, that's up 90. Well, you want to get on 91.
Do I?
Well, no, you don't. Actually, no. You want to stay on 89.
Look at the map.
That's up 91.
Like, I can detour a little bit just because of how much time I have to get just an hour and a half down the road.
Right.
Because I'll just try to get there for sure tomorrow so I can meet my friend the next day.
You got Mascoma Lake. That's just, we're going to actually pass the exit.
Oh, let me take a look.
I don't know if there's any campgrounds over
Yeah, as far as doing it with the documenting, I have to, if I stream it and document it, it has to be somewhere where I'm allowed to camp. If
Right.
I'm just sleeping to sleep, then I sleep wherever there's open land.
Right, yeah.
And I don't feel ethically bad about doing that just because I leave it
there. Right. Yeah.
as I found it. But I can't document myself doing something that state-wise they deem illegal. It's just
Right.
not smart.
Yeah. Because just past where I'm going to turn off is the Connecticut River, and that's the border between Vermont
Oh, okay.
and New Hampshire. It's literally the next exit.
Oh. And you said Hanover, right? That's where you're going?
Well, Hanover, yeah, I'm getting off exit 18.
Yeah.
Exit 19 is West Lebanon, which is right on the Connecticut River. That's where all the
Okay.
shopping centers and all that kind of stuff is.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of the nearest campground.
Yeah, do you ever camp? Do you have any like outdoor activities that you participate in your spare time?
I hike
You hike? Yeah.
as often as I can.
Yeah, I love hiking.
And I bike in the summer, do a few hikes in the summer, but I'm 59, I got arthritis.
Oh, okay.
I hike in the wintertime because it's soft.
I see. Okay, that makes
I
sense.
can
Yeah.
hike going up all day.
Yeah.
Coming down when you're pounding
That's true.
on
It's
the
really hard
rocks.
on your knees. Yeah.
But in the wintertime, it's soft. It's
Yeah.
just cushion.
And then biking's easier on your.
Oh, yeah, biking.
Yeah,
is
like
no-
it's
there's
yeah,
no
I know.
pounding.
Yeah. Do you usually pick up hitchhikers when you see them, or was it like an exception this time? Based
Yeah,
off of
well,
how I
I
presented
haven't
myself.
seen them that often. Do I usually pick them up? Not usually.
No.
As I said, you look clean cut.
Mm.
You know? So it's like, yeah, well, by myself, half the time I got kids and wife and the
Yeah.
car's full. So,
I do really appreciate you grabbing me. It's
Oh, my
generous of
pleasure.
you to go out of your way to help out a complete stranger.
I'm going this
Yeah.
way.
I'll see. And have you always lived in this area, or have you moved around
I
a
have
little bit?
lived, I lived in Lyme since 1987. Born in Mass,
Yeah.
did critical care training down in Miami.
Mm-hmm. Miami, okay.
Yeah, lived in Maine for junior high, high school, college.
Mm-hmm.
But been here since 87, so the last 31 years.
Yeah.
It's a nice place.
It does seem like a really nice place. Where I was standing hitchhiking, I'm like, oh, I want to go for a hike or something here. Like the weather's just so nice today, with a nice breeze to kind of cool you off. It's like, oh.
So where in Canada are you from?
Near Vancouver Island, I guess. That's my home. So West Coast, and that's how I started the trip. As I took a ferry from Victoria, Vancouver Island to Port Angeles, Washington State.
Yeah.
Very nice place, and then started down the West Coast, down Highway 101.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what was your favorite state?
I'm so bad at picking favorites because it's tough. Like different states and stuff have different things to offer.
Yeah.
Like landscape, scenery-wise, like I thought the whole West Coast was absolutely stunning.
Yeah.
Like driving right along that coast. There's some very gorgeous coastline there. Also like Colorado's with its mountains, but also
Right.
it's pretty diverse for not being the largest state. Like it's a decent sized state, but like on the out west they've got like it's almost like a desert. In the middle they've got mountains. On the east they've got like plains. I thought it was just mountains, which is you can't say just mountains, but I thought it was just mountainous state. But it's kind of got a lot there for a small-ish state, in my opinion. And then the southeast was nice because of like the history and the architecture in my mind.
Yeah.
Because the further west you go, the newer everything is.
Right.
Where out east you've got some really old cities with some interesting history, but the humidity was killing me. It would be really tough for me to pick one. I would just be like picking pros and cons of different states and like narrowing it down to like my top 3 or 5 or something like that. Yeah.
So what's your route? You going from here, New Hampshire, Vermont?
Yeah, I was going to just go straight up the coast. I was in Boston the other day to Portland, Maine, and then cut inland from there.
Yeah.
But I have a friend in Ontario, and we're between jobs, and they're like, they had some free time, so I said that they could come down and join my trip for just a couple of days, catch a few rides with me. So they're going to like the Greyhound bus line that goes from Montreal to Boston, runs through Montpelier.
Yeah.
So like get off there, it's a nice town, and then we'll hitchhike straight east to Portland and down to Boston. Then you can take the bus home from there.
So going back to Boston.
And yeah, back to Boston, then heading inland from there. So it's not the most efficient route, but it's.
You're not in any rush.
I am not in any rush, and I do this because I enjoy it.
Yeah.
If I didn't, I would stop doing it.
So what's the longest you've had to wait for a ride?
8.5 hours
Wow.
in northern British Columbia. That was last winter. I had a goal that winter. I took a trip with the goal of hitchhiking to the Canadian Arctic, to Inuvik and Tuktoyaktuk, way up in the Canadian North, to do some ice road hitchhiking and just to see if I can do it, to challenge myself. Because I worked in the outdoor industry, selling outdoor gear and apparel, so I had access to good equipment. Either stuff that I owned, I got at a discounted rate, or brands would just give you stuff to try, so you could sell it better. So I did that. And yeah, there wasn't much traffic between cities a lot of time in winter in these northern communities. So it took a whole day. And then another day, it took me 4 hours to find a ride, and it was minus 40 that day. So I have like a picture of like after 4 hours, like just the water vapor from my breath would crystallize onto whatever it touches first. So my eyelashes are covered in ice, like my whole face is just covered in ice from my the water vapor in my breath. But like, with that said, I wasn't that cold. It just looks like your face is freezing. Like, I didn't feel that cold, but you look like you're frozen. Actually, my boots weren't rated to that temperature, so I had to kind of like at least power walk back and forth, and sometimes I'd be jogging back and forth to keep the blood pumping into the toes. Because once you lose feeling in your toes, it's hard to keep track of it, and you can get frostbite really quickly, especially when it's that cold.
So do you have a solar charger to keep all this?
I have a solar charger. It's like a 20-watt solar charger. I can't keep it power neutral with it though. I still lose power. So I need a full overnight recharge on average every 3 days, because I've got big batteries. That I have a battery attached to me right there, and that can last me about a day. And I have 2 of those, and then some smaller ones. I can go about 3 days. Between that and the solar and everything like that. So that's the situation. What type of ski house?
Oh, it's just a small community.
Yeah, it's a little one.
Yeah, small community. Whaleback. The nice thing about that is they have night skiing.
Really?
Yeah,
Because
it's all lit up
it's
at
so
night.
small, it's easy to light it all up.
They light it up so you can ski at like 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah. That's cool. Do you ski as well?
I used to.
Yeah.
Now it pounds the knees.
That's very true. It is hard on the knees. Yeah, I grew up skiing.
I grew up in New England. Ski, skate, played hockey for decades.
You're pretty much Canadian. Not really, but that's what Canadians are known to enjoy as well.
I mean, I grew up on a lake, so pond hockey and then high school hockey, and even at work we had what we called gas attack, the anesthesia department. All us old farts would get out there Sunday mornings at like 6 o'clock at the rink. Because Dartmouth College is up here, plus there's a couple other rinks, and you can pretty much rent time when you need it. Yeah, a lot of fun. And now my 13-year-old son's been playing hockey
Oh yeah?
for 10 years now. Started when he was 3.
Wow. Start him young.
Oh yeah, learn to skate and just keep going.
How's he doing?
Great.
Yeah.
I mean, they have a big, it's Hanover Hockey Association, so it's kids from everywhere, and they different teams, and then you travel around the state. Actually, you travel around New England now because he's getting old enough.
Is he in one of the higher leagues for his age group?
Well, I don't know if they go like Bantams,
Yeah. Same
he's
system in Canada.
He's up in the Bantams now.
Yeah.
Much more traveling. It's now we want to win. We're not just playing for fun anymore.
Yeah, it's actually
It's becoming more cutthroat now as he's getting older.
Does he have like
They start to
dreams to make it to the show? The NHL?
No.
No.
God.
He just likes playing hockey.
Yeah, he's good. He's not NHL material.
Okay.
There, you see some of those kids, it's like
You can tell when there's
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
they are fast.
Yeah. So, do you just have one kid or?
Oh no, I have a 13-year-old.
Yeah.
And I have a 36 and 33-year-old girls.
Oh, okay. So pretty spread out in ages.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What are the older ones up to now?
Well, I got one in El Paso
El Paso.
that does medical coding. She used to be she was a medic in the Army.
Yeah.
And then the other one works for a company called Triangle. They're actually national, and they run programs for mentally handicapped adults and kids, self-defense, self-esteem. And she writes all the grants, writes the programs. Used to do some teaching, but kind of moved up into the office.
Yeah. That's good. They seem like they're doing well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm happy.
Yeah. I'm the strange one in the family, just hitchhiking around the world for fun. If you got a hitchhiker in your family, usually they're the outlier, the strange one. Did you ever hitchhike yourself when you were young?
Just here and there, get to the store. Did I ever do it as take a week and hitchhike?
No. Is that just because I have to get somewhere? Might as well throw the thumb out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Throw the thumb out if you can, and just because it's like college, this, So this is my exit.
It's your exit.
So the next exit is West Lebanon. Actually, West Leb. And then the exit after 2 more exits, and you'll be at the river.
Okay.
Which is the Vermont line.
Cool.
So I'm gonna pick up my son.
Yeah, for sure. Where it's safe.
Yeah, I can drop you right here.
Sure. Sounds good.
So what's your website?
I'll give you a business card.
Yeah, give me a card. That's
Hitchhiker with a business card. This is the second generation. The first generation said Trevor Daniel hitchhiker. Now it says Trevor Daniel professional hitchhiker because I thought it'd be funny.
Professional. I like it.
No, as part of the documentation process, I asked everyone if they'd be comfortable with getting a picture. Is that something you're okay
Sure,
with?
I don't care.
All right. All right. Well,
All right,
thank you so
enjoy.
much for the ride. I do
My
appreciate
pleasure.
that. Now we're going
to
to
check this out right now.
Yeah, you can see all the rides from the trip have been logged. So
Yeah.
like all 155 are all there. If you go back into the old video on demands. afternoon.
You too.
Have a good one. See ya.
See ya.
Alright. What a guy! Glenn! Alright, where the frick am I? Oh man, I do like hitchhiking. Why are you hitchhiking? Why do you do it? That's why I do it. He was going to Hanover? He was going to pick up his son, which is off this exit somewhere, and now he's picking up a kid, so. Route 120? No, I'm not. Don't lie to me. I'm not on Route 120 North. But yes, I am on Route 120. Beautiful day. 100% agree with you. Great day. If you did a camp outside, I'd like to. Does Uber count as hitchhiking? No. No, it does not. It does not count. What's your opinion of Lebanon, guys? Is Lebanon okay? I kind of just feel like walking. Everyone picked up my viewers? Yeah, I just had one earlier today. Industrial-ish? Because then through Lebanon is State Highway 4. I can just walk along there, probably catch a ride, end up at the Connecticut River. No, Lebanon, New Hampshire. No! Twitch! You know what I mean! Hanover is a better walk, but Leb is okay. Just because, come tomorrow, I'm going to be going up 89 direction Montpelier. Petra, you live up there? In Leb? Or just in this area? I'll be going up the 89, which is south of Hanover. Like, if I go through Lebanon and continue west, then I'll be going that way. So maybe end today at like Hartford and then just come the next day, just head north. I'm sure there's camping around there. Anyway, let's just walk that way. I don't know. Either way, I'm gonna enjoy myself. There's a sidewalk and everything. Ever gonna go to Alaska on this trip? Yep. See the McCandless bus? Well, I couldn't stream that. That's in the middle of nowhere. They're not gonna have a Verizon cell tower around there, I'm guessing. I'll be going to Alaska. I'm not sure where I'm going in Alaska though. I'm gonna put my sign away, and then we'll be on the road again. I feel like walking. And that on-ramp doesn't look very good. It looks very busy, and it doesn't look like it has a shoulder, so. How are you gonna get to Alaska? Well, I can hitchhike through Canada if I want to, but I want to not leave America until I finish hitchhiking through all 50 states. Like, it honestly isn't hard to hitchhike through Canada to Alaska. Many people have done it before. I've hitchhiked in northern Canada before as well. Like, I could do that, but hope you got unlimited data. I absolutely do. Been streaming for 74 days, haven't run out of data yet, haven't been throttled yet, because I have unlimited data. It's great. It's great. And Hawaii as well. I'm gonna try and hitchhike to Hawaii on an airplane. I've hitchhiked on 5 airplanes on this trip. It's gonna be a much more difficult to hitchhike to Hawaii, but is your goal Lebanon? No. My goal is hitchhike through all 50 states. That's just somewhere on the way. I missed some subs when I was driving. I just didn't want to address them while I was talking with the guy that picked me up. Blind Carbon Copy, thank you for resubscribing. Welcome back for your second month. And turn up the volume now again. I think he was confused at the noise.
Can't wait for another month. Cheers, Trev.
Thanks, Blind Carbon Copy. Welcome back. Thanks for the continued support. Oh, I just tripped. You're not looking at me. You're not looking at me. You're not looking at me. I'm scared. I'm scared. Okay. Oh, she almost hit me. She almost hit me. Oh. That's what scares me. People not paying attention. Because she was like looking, trying to turn right, looking for oncoming cars, but did not glance right the whole time. But there's cars coming, so I'm like, okay, she's not gonna turn right because there's cars coming. So I walked in front of her, and then there wasn't a gap yet, but she was getting prepared to that, so she just went forward like 3 feet, like right next to me. I'm like, what? Most dangerous encounter I've had doing this stuff, the guy that shot at me in Arkansas. Wow, and their bridges actually have sidewalks. It's beautiful. Look at that sidewalk. Wow. Wow. Good job. Good job, New Hampshire. I'm proud of you. Shoot at you for one. They didn't know they were shooting at me. I was sitting at my tent next to a river behind this sign, and they drove up there to test a new gun out. And they were shooting at the sign. After one shot, I was pretty confident that they didn't know I was there, but I was getting shot at. So I called out and turned on my light, and I'm like, whoa, please don't shoot at me. So then he stopped shooting at me, and it was great. Bridge is an anomaly? Or is New Hampshire just have good infrastructure? And yes, yeah, once he shot one at me and I told him that, like, hey, stop shooting at me, I stood behind him and he shot off a bunch more and his aim sucked. Shades on? Actually, that's a good point. Why don't I... Shades, thank you guys. How would I manage my sunglasses situation without you guys? Has good infrastructure because Dartmouth College. Oh, okay. I guess that makes sense. Fancy college. What are you gonna do? Confront and protest a man with a gun? That's kind of what I did. Because I just didn't think he knew I was there. And that turned out to be the case, and he apologized. And then he offered me marijuana, which I turned down, because I don't smoke. These are the ones from the Publix, yeah, in North Carolina. Need more brightness. More brightness. Thank you. Thank you. We did it. There's a river down there. Wow, nice. But yes, that was not very responsible of that guy with the gun to be shooting and not knowing what's behind what he's shooting at. Is this the city with Dartmouth? Well, that's what people have been telling me. That's what people have been telling me. I'll show you what I'm looking at. I'm tired of looking at my face. Man, this is such a beautiful state. so nice. I love it here. You live near Hanover? Oh, it's in Hanover, okay. Hanover's a bit north of here. Very rural. Here? Yeah, we're still pretty rural here. Well, kind of. Like, we're on the outskirts. Like, we're pretty close to the Connecticut River. Glad for the large shoulder on the road. Actually, yeah, there's one right here, but then it narrows up back there. So. Why are you hitchhiking? Because I like hitchhiking. It's honestly that simple. I enjoy it. Also, yeah, I think I missed like 2 subs while I was in the car. If you did sub and I didn't recognize you, let me know and I'll just call out your and thank you for your sub. I spend most of the day waiting for a ride and driving with someone. That's what hitchhiking is. It's standing, sticking your thumb out, catching a ride, meeting that person, going wherever they're going, getting out, catching another ride. It's fun. To me. It might not be fun to you, but it's fun to me. Did you enjoy the meal yesterday? Oh, that was an amazing meal. They're like, yeah, the pizza isn't, like, it's not as good as we hoped. I'm like, are you kidding me? It was delicious. But I get, like, they're from an area with good pizza, so I guess they have high standards for pizzas. You didn't call out me sub? Alright, Dr. Deadly Mess, thank you for subscribing. I do appreciate that, and I'm sorry you missed your sub. Where'd that couple leave you? Manchester, New Hampshire. What hotel was that? It was like I don't remember. It was really nice though. It's probably like the nicest hotel I've stayed at on this trip. Swole snow. Yeah, everyone thinks you're swole, man. And again, thanks for the ride earlier. I really do appreciate that. Went way out of your way just to help out little Canadian hitchhiker me. So that's really cool, man. Tuning in for the first time, you know where you are. Weird. Small world, isn't it? You voted for Trudeau or the other guy? I was actually in Russia at the time, so I didn't get the opportunity to vote, which I do feel bad about. But yes, I was hitchhiking across Russia at that point in time. Yes, I use a phone for streaming. I use an old phone, a wide-angle lens, a Rode Video Mic Me microphone, a selfie stick attached to a bendable tripod, big batteries, Verizon network, streaming from a hotspot. Should have stopped over at the embassy? I think I was already past Moscow. You want me to stop at the embassy in freaking, like, I don't know, Novosibirsk? I was hitchhiking with Language Bear. The hitchhiking was easy, but yes, the communicating was difficult at times, and I couldn't connect as well with the people picking me up as I can in an English-speaking country. I'm hungry, Trevor. Let's eat. I'm kind of hungry too. Yeah, I see if there's something like quick and easy. I might grab a bite. Yeah, you heard that music? It's playing some jams. Do you speak any languages besides Canadian? No, all I do is speak Canadian. That's all I got. But actually, I only speak English, like, to the point where I'd say I speak that language. I try to pick up enough of the language, or like at least a few words from the countries I was going to, just to be polite at least. I was going to so many different places. Yeah, I didn't learn much more than just to be polite. You know, your please is thank you. Maybe be able to spit out what you're doing. Looks like I should be getting that phone back at some point to send out to you again. So they rerouted it back to you. Are they refunding that to you? Because that was stupid. That was silly. USPS. Any rides today so far? 2. 1 twitch hike, 1 hitchhike. Yeah, breakfast, be right back. Alright, see ya, jetpack. Wait, did you guys see storage units? I'm scared of storage units. Had bad experiences with them. Some of the items you found in your adventure? I don't find much, really. I don't really find much. I found a $20 bill on the side of the road once. That was very exciting. That's about it. Oh, one time I found a radioactive magnetic sign, like the type of sign they'd stick onto a commercial, like a semi-truck, and it fell off at some point, so I kept that with me, then it broke and I threw it away. Good times. That was your 20? Oh, sorry, I'm a thief. I stole your 20 that you purposely left on the sidewalk to save for later. You're like, oh, I don't feel like carrying this $20 bill right now. I'm just gonna set it down here. I'll pick it up later. And then you came back, you're like, no, someone stole my 20. Where am I? This is a cute little town though. Man, what a beautiful day today. It's not that humid, there's a nice breeze to cool you down. Life is good, guys. Life is good. What do we got? Sports cards, clothing store. Where's the food? Huh? Huh? Hitchhikers gotta eat. Is this New London still? No, we're in Lebanon. We crossed the ocean. We're now in Lebanon. I don't even know where you are. Like, I can look it up if I need to, but sometimes it's fun to just wander down a street and see where you end up. Oh, this has got a bunch of places. What do I feel like eating though? I want something quick. I don't want to stay anywhere for too long. There's a Japanese place, there's a pizza place, there's a jiu-jitsu place. I think we should go to the jiu-jitsu place. Have you guys ever had jiu-jitsu? It's great. Any jiu-jitsu fans in there? jiu-jitsu good, but it's messy. I agree. That's true. Don't really feel like getting all messy right now. Where am I? Okay. Okay, so we're close to Highway 4, which would be the highway I'd be going down to go in the direction I want to go. It's a weird way to say that, but anyway. Anywhere in the way I want to go? Dairy Twirl? What is that? No, it's an ice cream shop. That makes sense. Come on, Trevor, use your brain. Think about it. Okay, let me just see. I just want a quick bite. I don't want to sit down somewhere. Ah. What? I passed Subway? Really? Oh, it must have been in a gas station. Actually, I have to go to the bathroom too. That was a sandwich station. It's a food truck further down the street. Oh, whatever. We'll just keep walking. We'll find something. We'll just do it au natural. Just walk down the road and discover something good to eat. Oh, I could probably bump up the resolution while I'm in town here. What do you guys think? Oh, there's a place called the Lebanon Diner, and I'm like, ooh, Lebanese food. But no, we're in Lebanon right now. City state do you enjoy the most? I can't pick a favorite. Like the last guy that picked me up hitchhiking asked the same kind of question. I just rambled on for like 5 minutes about the pros and cons of like a few different states that kind of stood out to me. So like the whole West Coast, Colorado. I love the architecture and history of the Southeast. This is the 4 here, I believe. So walking that way. Right? This is the 4, I think. Hopefully. I believe so. Hold up. Shade. What are you guys saying? We got shade. Really enjoyed yesterday's stream. Me too, for the most. Yesterday was rough until it was amazing, and then it was amazing. Cambodian sandwich shop too, right? No place to sit though. I want to sit if I'm gonna. Well, I could sit outside somewhere, like under a tree like this. 1080p. Ain't gonna happen. Lebanon has an airport? Does it? For you to be on the safe side. I didn't do a network check. 4K or nothing. I'm gonna see how fast the internet is here. Because I'll be walking for the next little bit. So I'll be in kind of a town setting, so I might as well make it look a little bit nicer. Alright, we're getting 30 down. If we're getting 30 down, we're gonna have a decent upload, or we should at least. It's not always the case, but usually is the case. Let's make it look pretty for a while, and then we'll drop it down too. So I'll be right back in about 10 seconds. Don't go anywhere.